To next week, we got to deal with this weekend, and we have some weather to deal with there as well. Rain and storms on the way for tomorrow. The wind will be out of the south and west, picking up from 5 to 10 all the way up to about 15 to 20. So it will be a breezy day tomorrow. We'll eventually flip that wind to out of the north and west as we cool back down on Sunday. 53 out there now, 57 in Bluntstown, 48 in Apalachicola, so a little bit cooler there. Just depends on the cloud cover and your wind direction as well. We're going to eventually see that wind out of the south and west overnight tonight, and we'll start to see that moisture streaming in. At the moment, all of the moisture is still well off to our west. It shouldn't be until the early morning hours that we start to see some scattered showers working across, and you'll pick out heavier pockets here. There is a boundary that's going to drape itself east to west across the area, and we will likely see showers and even thunderstorms developing on that boundary. Wherever we see repeat heavier rain, we could even see some isolated flash flooding, maybe 1, 2, or 3 inches of rain in some locations. The worst of it is probably between Panama City and back across Tallahassee and then down across the Forgotten Coastline. It could extend out for our coastal areas in Walton County depending on where that boundary stalls. We'll see the cold front clear on out by 4 a.m. on Sunday, and then all day Sunday it's going to be windy and it's going to be getting colder. Your high will be in the morning on Sunday. We'll see those temperatures falling throughout the day. Then as we get into Tuesday, we may see some light precipitation across the area in the morning hours if we have enough moisture breaking out. But what's going to be happening is dry air will be in place. So as moisture overrides that drier air, we're going to see our temperatures fall. We should climb all the way up to about 40 degrees, but by the time we get into the evening hours, we could see those temperatures crashing back down below freezing. Now the question is not, are we going to see a storm? The question is what falls, when, and how much, and exactly where. We don't know that yet, but our confidence in winter weather across our area, at least briefly or in some form or fashion, certainly increased today. On the backside of it, we could be talking about some significant cold. Now that is the European model there, which is certainly much more in favor of holding on to a snow solution versus the GFS here, which wants to run warmer air across the area as we get into that frozen precip. It also warms us up much more. So you see our temperatures, a mixed bag, but possibly just cold rain until the colder air can come in, and then maybe briefly some light sleet, snow, or freezing rain on either the front end or the back end as that works on through, and then we deal with the colder air on the backside of that as well. So there's a couple of different scenarios depending on the track of the low. One that's a little further to the north probably gives a burst of snow or wintry mix, then translates to rain or freezing rain. The other one, well, anywhere to the further south, that would bring the snow shield further south as well. That would move that wintry mix further off to the coastline or even further south from there as well. So a whole lot of possible scenarios, but certainly cold is on the way and kind of have a wild 4 days to go through.
I just can't believe we're sitting here talking about this, quite frankly.
Yeah, and we could be talking about accumulations on Sunday and Monday, so stay tuned.
All right, thanks.